Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. It's a pleasure to stand in the House today and tell you that this Saturday coming up, February 28th, is annual International Repetitive Strain Injury Awareness Day. Now, a lot of people will ask what that is, or will say we didn't know that we had an awareness day. But I can tell you from the people I've spoke to, Speaker, anybody that's had a repetitive strain injury will tell you very, very clearly why we need this day. And the goal of this day is to raise awareness on the debilitating nature of repetitive strain injuries and ways we can all prevent them. Each year, we mark Repetitive Strain Injury Awareness Day to promote the avoidance of such injuries, which, while they may not be life-threatening, can certainly be painfully life-altering. At the Ministry of Labour and throughout Ontario's health and safety system, we use a broader term, musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs for short. This term describes the injuries and disorders of the musculoskeletal system that can be caused or aggravated by not only repetitive work, but also by forceful exertions, fixed or awkward postures, vibration, and other physical causes. But Speaker, regardless of what we call these injuries, preventing them is always better than trying to cure them after the fact. These injuries take a tremendous toll on our workforce. They account for more than 40% of all lost time injuries that are allowed by the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board. Now, Speaker, if you look beyond the pain, the suffering, the social, emotional, and economic costs to affected individuals, you'll also see there's economic cost to MSDs, to all of us, estimated at more than $26 billion annually. Now, Speaker, I think we can do better than this. These injuries, for the most part, are entirely preventable. Ontario workers and employers have numerous resources to help protect against these often painful MSDs. These resources can be found through my ministry, through the WSIB, through all our health and safety partners across this province, and the many other sources that are interested in workers' health and safety in Ontario. Year-round, the Ministry of Labour and its partners continue to enforce workplace legislation, to raise awareness of hazards in the workplace, to train workplace parties, and we also research the issue of MSDs and how we can further prevent them. Now, when we go and do a workplace visit, Speaker, the Ministry's occupational health and safety inspectors focus on a number of things. They look at ensuring those workplaces have a functioning internal responsibility system. They identify the hazards in the workplace, and that includes MSD hazards. What they do, Speaker, as well is that they ensure compliance with our existing health and safety legislation. Ministry of Labour Occupational Health and Safety Inspectors, Speaker, also receive training in MSD hazard recognition. All employers in the province of Ontario are responsible under the Occupational Health and Safety Act to take every precaution that's reasonable under the circumstances to protect the health and the safety of their workers. This includes protection from workplace hazards that could lead to these disorders. Ministry inspectors and ergonomists issue orders under the Act and the regulations that accompany that Act. And what they say, Speaker, what they require employers to do is to implement measures addressing MSD hazards for ergonomic assessments and related preventative measures, complete ergonomic assessments in the workplace, and provide worker training to prevent MSDs. Speaker, the government's committed to reducing MSDs right here in the province of Ontario. We know there remains much more to do. We must continue to create that positive change in a collaborative way in cooperation with both the workers and the employers in this province. We must continue to promote a culture of prevention in the province. And Speaker, I'm convinced if we all work together, we can achieve that goal we all want, that being safer, healthier workplaces right throughout the province of Ontario. Thank you, Speaker.